Tonight, Young Talent Time is proudly brought to you by McDonald's Family Restaurants.
On with the show!
Hello, Australia! Put on your party hats and your dancing shoes. It's time to party on! So let's join in the fun with the Young Talent Team!
I've always been in trouble with the boys inside the band. Yes, he loves to have a good time. He's so good at being a man. Oh yeah, I wouldn't fight it.
I wouldn't fight it even if I knew how.
Oh no, you couldn't stop us.
We're making all the noise.
Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys. You know they don't have a choice. Boys will be boys.
They're always telling me, hey boy, you could do that.
You've been a child too long, it's time for you to grow up. I put that old mask on, it didn't last that long. You're gonna have to take me like I am. Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys. You know they don't have a choice. Boys will be boys.
Working Monday through Friday, takes up all of my time. If I can get to the weekend, everything will work out just right. That's when I can go crazy. That's when I can have fun. Time to be with my baby, time to come undone. Where's the party? I want to free my soul. Where's the party? I want to lose control. Where's the party? I want to free my soul. Where's the party? I want to lose control. Don't want to go too fast. Don't wanna let the system get me down. Got to find a way to make the good times last. And if you show me how, I'm ready now. Where's the party? I want to free my soul. Where's the party? I want to lose control. Where's the party? I want to free my soul. Where's the party? I want to lose control. Show me how. I'm ready now.
What an exciting night it is tonight. We've got a party atmosphere, as you can tell. I'm wearing my party gear, and you can hear all the girls screaming in our studio audience because it's a celebration party tonight because Mark Stevens is leaving Young Talent Time to go to Neighbours. Come here. Oh, look, they're crying there already. It's all right, girls. Go and blow him a kiss. It'll make him feel better for the show.
Thank you!
So it's a big night.
It is.
That was your very last opening in Young Talent Time in nearly 4 years. It's a long time. Look, do your tie up.
Sorry.
And what's this? This is part
Oh,
of...
yeah, the earrings. Oh, yeah.
Have a look at
Neighbours.
this. Have a look at this. See what they make you do to be an actor.
I'm
because
sorry.
what's the part you play in Neighbours?
He's a graffitiist, sort of a rough kid, so...
So that's why the earring. My son's got studs in his ears. He's not a rough kid.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, Mark,
Yep.
take a look at the monitor. Because here you come, back in your very first appearance.
Oh, lovely.
Melbourne, Hobart, is everything the same? In no place I'd rather be. Where else can we do a half a million things?
Actually, you know, when you look at it, you don't really look all that different, really. Do you think he does? Well, okay, come on down here, girls. Come on down. Come on down here. Here's your chance. If you want to be a part of this party, you've got to be part the right way. Okay. While we have our tiny little commercial break here and get ready for Mark's last show, give him a kiss, girls. Actually, it's in tune.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. Did you hear that? It's in tune.
Well,
Oh, hi, we're back. Good to see you on our party night. Mark's last night, I was just having a half cup of coffee during the break. This is funny. Look at that. It's a half cup of coffee. I thought it was cute. Look at our lollies here for all the kids. We ought to give them some.
I'll show
Yeah,
you.
look at this one.
Tarantula.
There's
No, it's
a
my
shop.
money.
I was up in Sydney and there's a shop in the Cross called the Lolly Connection Corporation. That's what it is. And that's a monkey lolly. Isn't that cute?
And a tarantula.
And a rat lolly. Ugh. And the tarantula one.
Gross.
See? Ugh, it almost looks hairy, doesn't it? Hey, did you see that girl in the audience that was just then visiting us? That's Danny Minogue. Give her a clap. Looking beautiful. Danny's here for Mark's last night, and look, a blue dolphin lolly. I wonder how it tastes. I've got some European friends who eat herrings like this. Huh? Ever seen that done? Oh, yuck. Here, go and give some to the audience. It's party night. They got to join in too. You ready? Here you go. Have some fun. There you go. Whoa! In the meantime, thank you. We've got some songs from the 60s all about lollies, which is the reason why we did it. It's called Sweets for My Sweets and all that stuff. So center stage, ladies and gentlemen, with some good sweets lolly stuff.
Sugar, oh honey, honey, you were my candy girl, and you got me wanting you, honey, oh sugar, sugar, you were my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. darling night when she's like my sunlight beam, and bright as dinner from the sky. And I would play sweet, sweet, sugar for my heart. Your sweet kiss fill me so. Sweet for my sweet, sugar for my heart. I'll never ever let you go. Sweet for my sweet, sugar for my heart. Your sweet kiss fill me so. Oh, sweet for my sweet, sugar for my heart. I'll never ever let you go. Sweet for my sweet one now.
Why does Joey get the beautiful girls?
I don't know why Joey gets all the beautiful girls. He
I've got
just,
the lollipop.
I guess, because he's ugly and they all feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
He's not ugly at all. Hey, you have a lolly. Hey, listen, have you tried one of these?
Black ones.
Yeah, these are the black ones. They're Dutch double salted. Hey, they're an acquired taste.
You want a lolly?
Have it. Have a look at Mark's face, because it really...
Oh,
Any Dutch people watching the show would they're Dutch double salted lollies, and they really are off.
I'll
They
spit
are-
it out now.
Yeah. Actually, when I was a kid, lollies used to lollies used to work for me. Have one of those, it'll freshen your mouth. Because I used to go to the picture theatre and take my girlfriends and give them lollies and all that sort of stuff. Come a little close to the camera, guys, so we're all in the light. And lollies were quite different then, in those days, by the way. I actually found, listen to this, because it's awful, isn't it? I actually found an old-fashioned lolly shop that was just like the one I used to buy my lollies in back in Perth, Western Australia. Cut it out, you. This is Phil Gregory's house, by the way. And although his children sometimes get confused because they think it's a milk bar. And Phil collects lollies, but as you can see, they're all from the 50s and the 60s, and they're displayed in a real lolly counter that is 60 years old. And Phil reaches underneath dirty old picture theatres and milk bars and gets very dirty wrappings and washes them and cleans them up. And if he finds some stale lollies in the wrappers, he reckons it's Christmas. And he's got all the lollies that I used to eat, and some of them are pretty familiar ones. Just the wrapping has changed. Look at that. Some of those fruit pastels. I believe that Phil even has a full bottle of 1959 Coca-Cola. I'm not too sure how to taste, but they say that wine age as well, but I don't know about Coke. So there you go, guys. That's what the lollies used to look like when I was a kid, sitting in the back row of the pictures. Yeah. You're cute. Good on you, Phil. Thanks for sharing your house of lollies with us. Here's a question. When I used to go to the movies on Saturday, I used to take 2 shillings. 1 shilling to get into the movies, 6pence to buy 6pence worth of lollies, and then 3pence for a drink, and then 3pence for the tram fare home. Now, what's a shilling?
Shilling. I don't know. I have to ask my
It's
mum.
$1.
It's $1?
It's $1.
No, it's not. A shilling was, in fact, 1/10 of a pound, and sort of the equivalent to 10 cents.
Oh, that makes sense now.
It does make sense.
Can I
What
eat
are we
this to
doing
get
now?
to get that taste out of my mouth?
What are we doing? Beg your pardon?
I just eat this lolly to get that taste out of my mouth.
I beg your
Candy
pardon?
girl.
Oh, is that what he's doing? Oh, why didn't you tell me then? Of course it's a lolly show. Here's Joey and Candy Girl. You got me on.
My girl's like a candy treat. She knocks me right off my feet. She's so fine, you ask me. I know this girl, she's good for me. Candy girl, you are my world. Your love so sweet, you're a special treat. Candy girl, all I want to say, when you're with me, you brighten up my day. All I know, when I'm with you,
having a good time.
Fantastic.
You ever been to hospital? Ever been sick?
Not sick.
Ever been
I've
really-
been sick, but not in hospital.
Not when I was 8. I had my appendix out. It was pretty scary for me. But you know what makes it good? Is that there is always some very special people at a hospital who take care of you, like nurses and doctors.
Yeah.
Especially, I remember when I woke up after having my appendix out, I still remember this, only met her once, must have been in a bit of a daze, and there was this nurse there and she stroked my hair like that, and I still remember it to this day, 4 years later. Only gagging. But you went to a hospital during the week, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to the Box Hill Hospital to visit the children in the children's ward, and I took them some toys and stuff.
Did you?
Yeah.
That would have been good. Did you meet some nice people?
Yeah,
Why
some
don't,
great people.
why don't we pay that visit right now with Natalie at the Box Hill Hospital?
Now, I'd like you to meet Sandy, and she's a nurse here.
Hi, Natalie.
Hi. And this is Judy, and she's a doctor.
Hi, Natalie.
Hello. And, of course, there's Beverly down here.
Hi, Natalie.
So now that you've met some of the staff, let's go and meet some of the kids. See ya. And here we are. First of all, there's the little visitors here of the children. And now we'll go over and speak to Aisha. Now, Aisha, apparently you've lived all over the world.
Well, I was born in Ireland and we lived in England and Malta and 4 years in Germany.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, next we'll go and see Emily. How are you, Emily?
Good, thanks.
That's good. And have you made lots of friends here?
Yeah.
And they all treat you really well?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Next is Daniel. Now Daniel's broken his leg and he's being suspended up. He's having a ball with his plasticine. And little Jody here's done the same thing. As calm as anything, aren't you? And they've made their little name tags to go on top of their beds. So now I'm just going to go over and play a game with Joanne. So I'll see you guys later.
I can't believe sometimes the courage that young kids have. I mean, they were happy, smiling faces, strapped upside down with broken legs and everything.
They were having a ball.
Were
those
they?
two kids in the...
You know
Strapped
why?
up?
I know there's a lady that I know, her name's Una McCarthy, and I know she watches Young Talent Time regularly. She's 83 years old, and she is a lady who has been looking after those sorts of girls for years and years and years. So Una, so we thought we'd sing this for you. You will never grow old while there's love in your heart.
Time may silver your golden hair as you dream in that old rocking chair.
So keep your love in your heart. Remember the love tales we told.
'Cause with my love in your heart, my darling,
You will never grow old. You will never grow old while there's love in your heart.
time may silver your golden hair as you dream in that old rocking chair.
So keep our love in your heart, and you remember the love tales we've told.
'Cause with our love in your heart,
My darling, you will never grow old. That was for you, Una. Thank you for doing that. We'll have to send you to another hospital because I heard the kids were absolutely thrilled to bits.
They're fantastic.
There's another hospital around, but it's a hospital not for young kids, but it's a hospital for young animals. And there was a puppy dog that I met the other day who'd been ill and got well, and so we brought him in with all his mates. You want to say hello to him too? Seeing as we're on... Come over and meet him. What's his name? Oh, Zachy. This is Zach. Zach is... Come on, Zach, stand up. Don't get all
He'll
lazy.
grow really, really big.
Willie?
Yeah, because
He's a mastiff.
he's
He's a
skin.
massive mastiff.
Yeah.
Go on. Ah.
He's
No, don't bite
14
too
weeks
hard. Isn't he beautiful?
Oh.
And he's been a little sicky and he's well now too, so
Well,
good
it
on
is
you. You take care of him too. And what's this?
His
We got
name
a
is
chook?
Chirpy, and he's a rooster.
He's a rooster.
Beautiful.
Oh dear. And that was a sick rabbit who's all better now.
He's fine.
And he's and he's nice and clean too. And a couple of Siamese cats too. Oh look, hey listen. Have a look right into the camera, Mastiff. No, right there in the
very
camera.
playful.
There you go, okay. Oh, you got the beautiful baby face.
Baby face, you got the cutest little baby face. There's not another one to take your place. Baby face, my heart is jumping. You sure have started something. Baby face, I'm up in heaven when I'm in your fond embrace. I didn't need to shut you, I just fell in love with your pretty baby face. I didn't need to shut you, I just fell in love with your pretty baby face.
And now I'd like you to meet somebody who could make that rabbit completely disappear. No, it's not a rabbit-eating, singing juggler, but it is Terry McSweeney, who's a magic magician, our special guest tonight. Make it welcome.
Oh, thank you. And thank you, John. Look, it's great to be here. I am so excited. This is my first time on Young Talent Time, and I'm also a little worried. I mean, every magician worries if things go wrong with a trick. Yeah. But, Ricky, with you helping me, we're going to have no problem. Now, this trick might look like something that you've all seen before, but it's different. Because tonight, Ricky will cut the rope not once, not twice, but 3. Oh, too many. Yeah, twice. Thanks, Ricky. She'll cut the rope twice and then join the rope back together again. You ever done this before, Ricky?
No?
Me neither. This should be fun. Ricky, will you please examine the rope? Thank you. Take hold of these. Would you cut the rope right there on the black marking? That's right, on the texter. The reason we cut on the texter marking is to get 1, 2, and 3 pieces of exactly the same length. Whoops. Ricky, don't panic. Whatever you do, leave that to me. Hey, I know how to fix this. Ricky, grab on one end of this. Just pull on it, make sure it's good and strong. Yes?
Yep.
Okay, let go now, because I'm getting a rope burn on my left hand. Ricky, oh, there it is. Can you just take that piece? Good. Tug on it, make sure it's good and strong. Because, Ricky, to fix this up, all we have to do is take the end of this long piece, the end of the in-between piece, and the end of the itty-bitty-baby piece. Have you blow on the rope. Great, because if that works, yes! Gives us 3 pieces of rope of the same length. Just hold on to the end of this piece while I tie these 2 pieces together. Ricky, you've got it upside down. Thank you. Well, we've got to get the right ends together. We'll tie these 2 pieces together like that. Now, Ricky, you ready to join them back together again?
Yep.
Well, before we do that, we must trim up the ends of the knots. Thank you. That's what I need. Need to use the skizzers. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know what they're called, but see, I say skizzers because I can't say scissors. Great. I've learned to say skizzers. Okay, Ricky, are you ready?
Yep.
Just blow on my left fist. Do you know what you just did?
What?
Blew on my left fist. And she's made the first knot disappear. Ricky, do you know what sort of a knot that looks like?
No?
I think it's a slip knot. See, if it is, then you'll be able to slip it down there like that, bring it down there, and slip it right off the rope like that. And that's Ricky's 1 piece of rope. She did it. Thank you very much.
Wrap around
Yeah.
Hi, Clancy, we've got a date to do.
Oh, hi. Oh, all right. How about a knock-knock?
Okay.
All right. Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Avenue.
Avenue who?
Haven't you heard enough knock-knock jokes?
Hello, Juanita. Did you hear the joke about the butter?
No, I didn't hear the joke about the butter.
Oh, I better not tell you. You might spread it.
That's clever. This is Rebecca, and Rebecca is a startling young girl, aren't you, Rebecca?
Yes.
Absolutely. She's totally confident and knows exactly what she's doing, and she told me she wants to be a television compere and that she could do the job that I do. So that's fine by me. You hold that microphone like that, and you ask this young girl what her name is and what her joke is, okay?
What is your name?
Roslyn,
What is your joke?
why is it hard to open a piano?
I don't know. Why is it hard to open the piano?
Because the keys are locked inside.
Okay, Rebecca, you've got another one on the side here. Ask her her name and her joke.
What is your name?
Wendy,
Wendy. What's your joke?
what comes up and never comes down?
I don't know. What comes up and never comes down?
Your age.
Good one.
Naturally,
Hi.
I'm really upset.
Why?
One thing, my whistle doesn't work. And I've got paint all over my fingers.
Oh, no. Oh, I hope I haven't.
No, you've got paint in here. Anyway, time for the joke. What did the tonsil say to the other tonsil?
I don't know. What did the tonsil say to the other tonsil?
We'd better get dressed because the doctor is taking us out tonight.
Okay, Rebecca, you introduce your next contestant here.
What is your name? Joshua. You look very handsome. What is your joke? What's the best thing to put in a hamburger? I don't know. What is the best thing to put in a hamburger? Your teeth.
We've got one more over here. You can do the same procedure.
What is your name? Alison. Alison. What is your joke? What's the horse's favourite program? I don't know. What is the horse's favourite program? Neighbours.
Rebecca, you have just been sensational, and I've got a Young Talent Time microphone and a few other goodies for you. Tell me about yourself. How old are you?
7.
And do you smile a lot?
Yes.
You got brothers and sisters and everybody?
No.
No, you're just the only child. Bet you're spoiled, eh?
Yep.
Yep. Well, Rebecca, it's been really nice having you as our guest compere, and I think you could just appropriately say, and now it's back to the Young Talent team. Straight into the camera.
And now it's back to the Young Talent Time.
Your dancing shoes, because here come Ricky and the rest of the gang and Jamie, our new team member, dancing on a Saturday night.
Hey little boy, get your dancing shoes, your gold satin jacket and your silver shoes, and it'll be alright. Dancing on a Saturday night. When the jukebox is playing like a woman band, it's the only kind of music that we all understand. We're gonna be alright. Dancing on a Saturday night. With a roller coaster, gotta make the most of dance, dance, dance the night away. Helter skelter,
They look so good together. Brand new Young Talent team member, Jamie from Tassie, and of course, beautiful Ricky with the blonde hair. Remember ABBA? I loved Anna from ABBA. She used to have blonde hair like that. Just thought I'd mention that. It's time for our talent discovery, and of course McDonald's, our sponsors, are terrific people because they supply many thousands of dollars every year for our Young Talent Time Scholarship Fund, which gives us the opportunity to encourage young Australian people who we think have got some talent that needs developing. So tonight we introduce two dancers, and terrific ones they are, from Melbourne. Troy Phillips is 10 years old, and Anna Polifo, who's 11 years old. And both are terrific young people who'd love to dance for you right now on our show. And they've only been dancing together for 6 months. So have a look at this for potential. Here they come, our talent discoveries. There's your check, Anna, from our scholarship fund, and one for you too, Troy. And one thing I want to mention, and I always say it to the kids that come on our program, when you perform on television, you put on those bright, happy, smiling faces because people love to see it. And are they bright and happy faces? Fantastic. Well done. Good to see, and great dancing too. And from Yamaha, there is something that can help you develop your musical skills as well. It's a beautiful thing, the PSS 270, and it's got all sorts of voices and tempos and instruments and trumpets and clarinets and oboes and all that stuff. Thanks. So you'll have a good time with that. Thanks. I won't ask you to say anything because you're buffed out. But I will ask you to give us a really big clap, because when we come back, we'll be saying goodbye from Young Talent Time to Mark Stevens, right after this break. Everybody needs good neighbors. Yeah. With a little... The That's right. Actually, because you're a singer, they should get you to sing the opening titles, didn't they? Who does them now?
I think it's Barry Crocker, isn't it?
Barry Crocker. Well, he's not quite as Bob. He's a mate of mine, and he's a great singer, but he's not sort of as rocky as you are.
I'll ask him.
Well, Mark, it's been a long time, and it's been a lot of fun. Mark, of course, as you'll all know, comes from Tassie, and I remember when Mark first arrived on the boat with the family, and it's been 3 years of great fun, hasn't it? We've done a lot of things, and we've done a lot of touring. We've got into a lot of mischief along the way. Let's take a... And then they love
thank you.
Mark.
I love you back.
Let's have a look at a few of the highlights of Mark's career on Young Talent Time as we do our compulsory trip backwards.
That's the power of love. First time you feel it, it might make you sad. Next time you feel it, it might make you mad. But you'll be glad that when you found. That's the power it makes the world go round. My dear wants you body all the time, all the time. My dear wants you body all the time, body all the time, body all the time. My girl wants you body all the time, body all the time. Voices from nowhere, voices from a larger town. Filled our heads full of dreams and turned our world upside down. It was Frank Ealing and Bobby Freeman meets Ryder. Jackie Wilson, Chevrolet, John Record. Spotlight and Marjorie, and don't forget James Brown. Riding in the USA. Ballerina girl, you are so lovely. With you standing there, I'm so aware of how much I care for you. You are more than I. You are always. I can see you, my dreams come true. Don't you ever go away. Gonna have a good time tonight. Rock and roll music gonna play all night. Come on, baby, it won't take long. It only took a minute just to sing my song. Somewhere out there, if love can see us through, then we'll be together. Somewhere out there, out where dreams come true.
Yes! That is Mark Sandy. We've had a lot of good times together too on tour, and that's terrific. And we've got a present for you here too, Mark, of course. And I'd just like to say, on behalf of all of us, and particularly for me, because I've been with the show the longest, you've got a fantastic amount of talent. I know you're going to do us proud, and I know that you're going to be a huge success in Neighbours. They've got nearly as many viewers as we've got, and we're very proud of you.
Thank you.
Good luck, mate, and go and do your final song so we can all cry. Here he is for the last time on Young Talent Time, the great talent of Mark Stevens.
Sometimes I wish I was a sailor, way out on the stormy sea, far away from the city, when all this misery. And I wish that I could tell you just how much you mean to me. No matter where I run to, I never lose your memory. Sometimes I close my eyes and drift away. I can't forget the things I didn't say. I chose a life that took me away from you, oh, and I will be forever blue. When you wake up tomorrow and I'm no longer by your side, just don't think too much about me, no. And of the many times you cry, and wherever you may wander, may good fortune be your guide. Go and find another lover, one who never leaves your side. Sometimes I close my eyes and drift away. I can't forget the things I didn't say. I chose a life that took me away from you, and I will be forever blue. Oh no. Sometimes I wish I was a sailor, way out on the stormy sea, far away from the city, and oh, this misery. And I wish that I could tell you just how much you mean to me. No matter where I run to, I never lose your memory. Yeah. Sometimes I close my eyes and drift away. I can't forget the things I didn't say. I chose a life that took me away from you, and I will be forever blue. I chose a life that took me away from you, and I will be forever blue. I chose a life that took me away from you, and I will be forever blue. I chose a life that took me away from you, and I will be forever blue. Good night, Australia.
Tonight, Young Talent Time was presented by McDonald's Family Restaurants.